Hi all. So, so in last class we have seen about something about introduction our front end development and our back end development. So over the our front end development means where our end user will interact. So it comes under our front end development. So HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So we have to use a particular technology. It is called our web technology. Over our backend system, we are learning our core Java. Then we will create our advanced Java. So under our servlet, where we will uh, do some server side programming. So we will performing some request and we will get some response. So that time we have to use our this particular front end technology. So our front end technology will call our server and server will get the request and server will send some response. So under advanced Java, we are going to see. So for front end development, first we have to set up our environment. So where we have to develop our front end related programming. So Visual Studio Code you need to install. So Visual Studio Code you will see this is our ID. So ID will help us for writing our front end related development. So we have to use Visual Studio Code. So for backend development, we are using this STS Spring Tool Suite. For front-end development, we are going to use Visual Studio Code. It is a mandatory. All the developers should have this software not only for front-end, lot of things we can do with the help of Visual Studio Code. So Visual Studio Code will be there and our Node.js you have to be installed. So Node.js will give you some platform. So for front-end development, we should have Node.js. So we are having some platform for creating our web application. So I will explain what is the use of the Node.js. So for implementation, our Angular, React, any kind of application. So Node.js will help us. It is our platform for creating our web application in a live server. So this is a installation you can install. So just go to the your extension and search a live server and you have to be installed. So your application pages will come from some fake server. It is called a live server. So we should have our live server. So this is our environment setup. Then we have seen if we are implementing our web application. So there is a two type. One is a website and another one is a web application. So a website means a what? Where if our content is fixed. So we usually called a website like our W3 school or Java T point. So our content will be fixed. So our site will be website like our tutorial related site. So it is called our website and web application means where our front end side we are using some technology and our data is changing with the help of some backend technology. So we are requesting something and our data is manipulating. So under our Flipkart, under our Make My Trip, so our data will change accordingly. So if you are clicking something and you will get the data, your backend system. So data is manipulating. So the content will change with the help of our web application. So it is a combination of static and dynamic page. So for creating dynamic page, earlier technology we use a JSF and JSP, but it is outdated. In current market situation, we use Angular or React for creating the dynamic pages, where we are sending the our request and we will get the response according to that. We will show over the page. So there is a difference between website and web application. So we have to be start learn our HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So we are learning HTML first. So under the HTML, we can write, we can show our layout, we can define our structure. So front-end technology, we should have HTML, we should have a knowledge of CSS and JavaScript. So HTML is a hypertext markup language where with the help of text, with the help of tag, we can defining anything. So we are defining some layout or structure of our web pages. So with the help of HTML, we will create our layout or structure. With the help of CSS, we can design our pages, beautify or design, and with the help of JavaScript, we can manipulate document object model. So HTML related tag will be there. So underline this HTML, there is some object will work over there. Under our CSS, there will be some object. So we can control a particularly object. It is called a DOM object with the help of JavaScript. So we can control our HTML and CSS with the help of programming language. JavaScript is a one kind of programming language, scripting programming language. So we can manipulate the data, we can manipulate the DOM over the HTML and CSS. So we will see this thing. So for creating our HTML page, first our extension will be .html. So when we write our source code, so our extension will be .html. So we will define some tag. So it is our parent tag. Under the tag, we are having our body tag. We are having head tag and our body tag. So, so we are having a body tag and we are having our head tag. So head tag will be there and body tag should be there. So under the body, we have to define our structure, whatever our HTML structure, like this is a tag like our header, footer, main page, our navigation, like our form. Under the form, a lot of input over there, paragraph. So lot of thing we can put inside the body. So this is the thing under the our body part, and under the head section we can define the metadata of this HTML page. Like we can define the title, we can define the our some meta part. Meta means what? Our SEO search engine, Google search engine will find based on the meta. So our site will be reachable, and this particularly page will be open with multiple device like mobile and browser. So we can define under this meta section, and we can define our script, we can define our style. So what our JavaScript code will be, we have to configure under our head section, and our style related code we have to put under our head section. So few of the attribute we have seen. So we have seen in this example, like our some header, some paragraph over there. We have put on some images under our body section, and we have apply some style. So if we are adding the your style, so we can put this style at a three types. One is a inner, another one is our external or embedded. So when we want to put our style at our tag level, so this is our tag level. So it is called our internal. Or we, if we are putting our style under our head section, under the our style, so it is our embedded. And if we are creating some file over there and we are linking, so we are linking our file, so we called as a external CSS. So all the things we can define. So we just have to open to live server. So you will see one page will be opening, and this is the things what we have seen in our last class. So we have defined some paragraph, and we have used some tag for defining the our paragraph. So just we have seen a few paragraph and our header, and apply some CSS part, and one images is there. So it is showing under the our HTML page. So you can see, so inline, internal, and our embedded CSS will be there. Yeah, inline, external, or embedded or internal, we can say embedded or internal. So we can apply the our style. Similarly, if we want to write our some scripting code, so I have just written our some, this is my JS, so I can write put this thing under the our tag, script tag, or I can create one file, and under the file I can write this tag. So you will see, whenever I load the page, my JavaScript code is calling, and this message will be there. Then our page is loading. So we can use this particularly text. So then we have to see our upcoming topic. So we first we have to understand about the tag, and after that we will apply some CSS, some JavaScript code. So what is the concept in the our CSS and JavaScript code? So we will see. So we have written some paragraph. So under the our paragraph, this is our paragraph section. So we have apply something. So over the paragraph, I want to apply some one CSS is border. So this is my paragraph. So I am applying this CSS at our tag level. So we can apply CSS with the help of some selector. So I will explain, but just for uh, beginner, I am just simple example I am taking. After that I will take some complex example. So this is our paragraph. We want to apply the border. So put the border, and you can put a border is 2 pixel, 3 pixel. So you will see the our border over the our paragraph. So just you can apply this border if you want to put some color with the border. I am putting one color green. So my border will be as a green. So you can apply a particularly border. I want to put a margin. So so you will see. So there will be some margin between the our paragraph. So it is our margin will be there. So you we can put our margin. So how margin will work, I will explain in CSS. Just I am explaining. You can put your CSS part in the our tag level. So this is a we have applied some CSS. Then we have to see if you are applying CSS over paragraph or header level. So just add under the CSS and find out the property. So this is our take about our particularly HTML. So let's write our another tag is table. So you have to write table tag. So under the table we can define the our table. So I will create one HTML file. So put index.html. So you have to be practice like that for understanding, but you can create some style CSS. You can create our CSS if for JavaScript. So for a development, you will see multiple files in your application level as well. So try to create like this. If you are not writing some CSS or JavaScript, but keep your mind, file will be different. You don't have to put all that thing in all that things under the our HTML. We are having the tag, but always we use some external tag. So under the our HTML, we just take our HTML. Under the our this is our head. If we will define some title, so our title is what table. So table is our title. So and under the body, so we are having our tag is the table. So we can define this is our table, and for defining the our this is our table row. Under a th tag we can define our table head. So this is our we can put our So we can put some header. So under the th, we are defining the header. So just go to the our browser. So you will see this is our header. Then we can define our this is our row. So table row short form is a tr, and we have to define our data under our td. So company name, if we are putting TCS. There is some contact detail and there is some city like Pune. So you will see this information under the our page. So this is our table. So similarly, we can put our different detail over there. Web technology should be very strong as per current market situation. So this is things about our table. So you can see the our detail of the our table. So this is our tag. With the help of this tag, we can define our detail in the form of the our table. So this is our table. So we have to show some border. So we are having style tag. So we can apply CSS at our tag level is called our inline CSS. So we can put this particularly style over there. So if we are putting our border, 1 pixel border will be there. So solid. Solid means our border will be solid. So you can see, sorry, this style we have to put under our table. So over our table level, we are having this border. So we have to apply this thing as at our row level as well. So under the row, I am just putting. So I have put on this particularly tag over the our particularly our header level. So you can put this particularly border at your data level. So over the data, you can see this particularly your border. Border is solid. So we can use. So don't write like this. Otherwise, you have to write same border with multiple our header and our column and our table level. So we are using a same styling at your table level as well as your particularly row level. So keep this tag under the our table tag and don't write style like this. Keep. So you can put the property like this. So it will be applicable for your table. Border is not working at the tag, the help of tag. Okay, I have put on this. We have to be careful when we are applying. We don't have to put string. So this is our table and we have to apply same particularly same CSS with our th. So same CSS we want to use our table header. So don't write this syntax again and again. So it will be applicable for your header as well. So you can see. And same thing I want to be applicable for our table data as well. So under the TD we are putting. So you can see your table looks like that. So same CSS we are applying over the our table row, table column, and table data, table header. So instead of writing, because we are applying same CSS, so don't need to write again and again. So we can group. It is called grouping CSS. So because we are applying same CSS at all level for our table level, our data level, our row level, so we can put header level, data level, row level, we don't have to apply. So we can see. So this is our about our table. So we have to create the table with the help of a tag, and we have to apply a particular CSS. So CSS related property we have to be identify, and you have to be practice. So one site for our related to our CSS or our web technology is called MDN Web Docs. They are managing all the things. So if you want to learn anything in deeply with the help anything deeply in the web technology, so you have to be follow this particular documentation. So each and every attribute, what is meaning, how to be used, how will be applying. So we have to follow, because lot of thing in the our web technology. So lifetime you will learn new things, because new thing is coming, and lot of attribute, lot of things. And when we are applying the CSS, so lot of thing will be there. So practice, if you are doing practice more, then you will get it. So whatever the things I will explain, but after in the project, a lot of complex CSS, our complex page, our single page application, parent child relationship under the our pages. So you will get a lot of things. So if you are practicing a small things daily basis, so you will be pro you for your under your uh, particularly front end technology. So you have to follow this particularly documentation. So we are learning about our table. So under the table, what we want to do? So lot of property, if we are using border, always. So your underline border, so it will be college. That means only our column will be there, and surrounding the our row, and our particularly this particularly header and our table data. So whatever the border, it has been be college with the our row. So we use our I want to put some color with my header and my data. So under our th, use a background color. So we'll see. So this is my header. You can see our background color. I want to put our background color under our td table data, brown. So you will see my data is brown. So we can use. So this is things about our table, where we can define our table, and we can do anything with the help of a CSS. So for creating the table, we are having our tag, and we are having our tag what our table tag, and our table row, table header, and table data. And we can apply anything over the our row, over our uh, header, over a table level. So with the help of CSS, we can achieve whatever we want in the form of table. So if we are putting under our table row, I want to put my background color like yellow. So you can see this is our background color, but I want to change my background color. So this is the one tag, and it comes under our CSS. We called over. I will explain under our CSS. I am just explaining our HTML. So this is the one suggestion come our nth child. So I will pass even. So over the even row, this particularly background color will be there. If you will put odd, so odd number, this background color will be there. So we should know just particularly tag. So with the help of tag, we can create the our table. Whatever the table we want, we can create. So this is something about the table. So you can practice. You have to create the tag, and we have to apply CSS. So lot of table related example will be there. So you can see your HTML table, lot of things under the table. Just you have to be apply, and you have to be see after applying the our property, table related property. So your table will be behave like that. So what will we do? We will create our table dynamically at our as per our real-time application. So this data you are looking, we are putting the hard coded actually. But when we create our application, so we will get this data from our backend system. So there will be some backend services will be there. So with the help of backend services, we will call some backend services, and we will get a particularly data from our backend services. So there will be this value will be inside our some database. So with the help of JDBC, we will fetch this data under our Java program, and with the help of servlet, we will send this data to our client side over the browser. So we will show with the help of table in future. So just you have to understand this tag, but in future this data we will get this data by some backend system. So like we are calling our make my trip application. So you can see this is our search result. So the result is coming in the form of card, or we can see in the form of the table. So this is a one card, this is a another card. So some information is coming from our backend system, and we are rendering over the our HTML page. So when we are learning, we are designing this page, so we can put this data hard coded like this. But actually this data you will get from your backend system by backend system. So then that time we have to use this particularly table, and our table header, table row, we will create dynamically. So in future we are going to see, but before understanding dynamic page, first we have to create static page. So with the help of static page, we will understand how we have to create, use HTML tag, our CSS tag, and how we have to write our JavaScript code. So this is thing about our table. Then we see about our things about our list. So we have seen our paragraph header, and we have applied some CSS, and we have seen something about table, and we have applied some CSS over the table. So lot of table category will be there at advanced level. So this is the tag. You can use the tag, and you can create a multiple type of table, simple table, or you are performing coloring over the header, you are performing border, you are performing some table inside table. So you can practice for the table. Just you have to be understand the our tag, and you have to be apply. So lot of tag will be there. So just I have explained our table tag. Then we have to see our next topic is our border, sorry, our list. So when we are applying the list, HTML list we can say. So again you have to be created this particularly index.html tag, and if you will use a CSS, so write our style dot CSS. Just for practice, I am writing again and again, because in real time system you have to be understand this is our JavaScript code, this is our CSS code. So we have to write our script dot JS. So under the HTML we will write our list tag. So just write HTML. Under the HTML we are having a head section. Under the head we are having title. So what is our title? About our list. So how we defined our list. So whatever the title will be there, you will see where over the tab. So this is our tab. You will see our title. So this is our page title, HTML page title. Whenever you will see, you are defining under the our head section, we are defining one tag title. So you will see over the tag. So this is our list, and under the our body section. So body background color you can put anything. So I want to define our unordered list. So our unordered list, we are having a list of li tag for defining the list. So you can put our city name. So HTML is a simple, but working in the real-time application, it will be tricky. Lot of embedded HTML under a parent-child relationship, it will be there. So I am going gradually step by step. Otherwise, it looks like very simple, but in the real-time application, lot of thing will be there with CSS with the some advanced concept. So if your fundamental, your execution flow is not strong, so you will be struggle. Front-end technology is very tricky as compare backend technology. Lot of thing will be there. So we are defining this particularly unordered list. So you will see over the our this is our unordered list. So you can see. So it will be our Pune, Mumbai, Indore. So I want to put in the our so order. So just put this name, put OL. So you will get this thing with this tag with a number. And if you are putting our is a unordered list, so you are getting this particular this dot. So if you are putting order, so you will get some number. So you can define our particular list. So this is our tag. We can define some descriptor. So we are having a descriptor list. So we are putting like same city name and we are defining some description. So there will be some description. So if you are putting something, so we can put some description over there. So this is the also form of the our description list. So when you write any form, so lot of thing will be there like this description list, this order list, unorder list, and our some radio button or some input. So a lot of thing will be there. So this is about our list table, and we will see tomorrow our advanced tag over there. So under our advanced tag, where we have to define our header or address or canvas division, footer, main section, navigation bar. So some advanced tag will be there. So actually in earlier in our HTML, so we are defining everything with the help of a div. So if we are defining the our under the our page, lot of section over there, header section, footer section. So we are defining this section with the help of a div. We are putting some class. So class concept comes under our CSS. So with the help of class, we are defining different division. One div tag is there. So this is related to header. This is related to footer. This is related to main page. That is related to our navigation. So lot of classes will be there, and our with the help of division we can separate out. We will define the our class. So our particularly page will be header. Particularly page will be as a footer. Like we can see at the any page. So I am putting this. This is our page. So you will see this is our particularly header section. So this is our header section. This is our navigation section. It is our top navigation. It is our side navigation. And this is our main page. So this is our main page. This is our navigation. So main header, and at last we will see our footer area will be there where we will see our this is our information, contact us, and whatever the information, it is our website information. So this is our section. So earlier there is we are defining with the help of tag all the section division tag, but currently we are having a few tag where we can define our header, we can define our main, we can define our footer. So they have given different tag according to section. So we have to just understand the about the our tag, then we have to create. So we have to see a particular tag, lot of tag will be there. So we don't have to use a div always. So community has given some tag like our footer tag. So instead of division, they have provided our tag for main page. We have to use main tag. So we don't have to define under the div. They have defined one main tag. There is some section, so we can use our section tag. If we are writing some article, so we are having some article tag, so we will get some facility. If we are defining some form, so we are having form tag, table tag we have seen, our navigation tag we have seen. So when defining our navigation, so nav tag will be there. So a lot of tag will be there. So we have to use this tag and we have to apply some basic CSS. So when we will see some advanced CSS, then we will talk about CSS. So we are applying some basic CSS, because if I explain the HTML tag, so it is not looking good without CSS. So I am applying some basic CSS. So this is a multiple tag will be there for defining. So we will see tomorrow our upcoming tag. Then we will create our HTML form, and we will apply designing part with the help of CSS, and we will apply our JavaScript code. Then after some time our code JavaScript code will call our backend system backend system, and server will be called with the help of Ajax asynchronous Java programming. We will call our backend system, we will get some response, and our data will be showing with the help of our backend system. So currently we are putting hard coded data. This is our hard coded data, whatever we are putting. But the real time system, this data is not a hard coded. It will be a database driven. So some value will be there under the database. So our page, whenever our page will be loading, so with the help of JavaScript, our backend system will call data will fetch by backend system. Backend system will call our database with the help of JDBC, Hibernate or Spring JPA, and we will fetch the value and we will show with the help of our backend system. So currently we are learning front-end technology separately and backend technology separately. But in future, we have to be work as a integration manner. All the things will call to each other. Front-end technology will call the backend technology will call our database. We will fetch the data under our server, and we will prepare the response and we will send back to our client side and our client will show. So this data will be rendered with the help of our JavaScript. JavaScript asynchronous programming we will see. So we will go up to the our integration, but we have to be strong with our fundamental. So first we are creating the layout and we are applying some basic CSS. Then we will apply some advanced CSS and JavaScript code. Then we will integrate. After that, we will learn Angular. So Angular, when we are writing any code in our fundamental technology, so we have to put less effort in the Angular. Lot of thing already there. Just we have to understand and we have to write. So we don't have to put much effort in the Angular. But understanding the Angular, we should be strong your fundamental area, JavaScript, CSS, HTML. So you have to be practice like that. Create a small example. Try to execute in your system in all the tags, how all tag are working, apply the CSS and analysis what is happening, change the CSS and try to create one complex page. Try to follow some website and try to create a similar page. In the like any website you can follow, try to create similar page like follow the make my trip. So try to write a HTML page like this. So put hard coded value first. So this particularly tag should be like that. This tag should be like that. Your coloring should be like that. Apply some border with the help of CSS. You will find out. You will find out all that things. So basically, current market we use some AI tool. So AI tool will give us anything is our client demand. If our client want this page, this kind of page, so our AI tool will generate directly source code for this page. Directly source code will be there. We don't have to put much effort. Just we have to put some input. We call the prompting. So we have to put some input. So our AI will understand and it will generate the code. We don't have to put much effort for creating the particular page. Lot of things is done by our AI tool. Just we have to be understand. We have to put some our query. We call the prompting, and your AI should understand, and they will generate the code. If I tell to my AI tool, generate code for card in HTML and CSS. So this card is generated by our AI tool. So what I will do, I will just copy this particularly card. So in the industry, we work like that. We don't have to put much effort in the application level. We do some smart programming. So like we are having card. I want to create my card. So first I will create some skeleton. After that, I will customize accordingly because my fundamental is strong. So I can customize. So first I will generate my. So this is my card. This is my. I am putting one more our style CSS, my JavaScript file. So what will I do? I will just copy the code. I haven't written this particularly HTML. I have just copied and I will. This is my CSS part. But I know the meaning of all the text, so I can customize. So while learning, you have to be practice so that you can understand what is the meaning of the attribute. So I will. This is my HTML. This is my CSS. So you will see my card will be ready. I just copy and paste. So there is some card will be there. So just what I will do, I will customize accordingly. So this card is already there. So I will use this card. I will put my like this is my card title. So I am putting this is my product. So there is one image. Image is not calling. So under the our card, we are calling some image. Okay, leave it. So we can put some particularly image over the card. So this is our card. So image will be there. So what I can do, I just copy our previous example image and put under the card. So you will see the image under the our card. This is our image. So this is my product. This is a card. Ready-made card will be there. If you are creating this your HTML CSS, you will take the time. So after that, I can customize my card if you want to stretch, if you want to apply some width or height. So you can customize accordingly. So this is our card related things. So just as per our requirement, we are trying to customize. So AI tool will help us. So we are getting some dummy. So we can customize accordingly. If I want to get my background color is red, so I will do some. So my background color will be change. If I want to apply, this is our left side. So this is some HTML tag. So I can do anything because if I understand the meaning of the all CSS tag, so I can do anything. So I have some dummy code or dummy of our particularly card which is generated by our AI tool. So in industry we work like that. We use some tool. With the help of tool, we will get all the information. If I am applying some CSS or I am applying something, so we can uh, we can check as our requirement. We can move. We have to add some tag, so we can see. So lot of thing will be there, but for understanding this thing, for understanding your AI tool, you have to be strong with fundamentals, like how we are applying CSS, what is the meaning about all the property, how we are using the tag, what is the meaning of the all the tag. So we are learning all tag detail, what is the meaning of our division, header, images, how we can put, and real-time system, all the content we will take a dynamically. So this detail won't be there. Our detail will come from some backend system. So we have to create dynamic page. Currently our page is a static page. Content is fixed, but real-time application, our application data will be changed at runtime. Like this is my hotel detail. When I am performing some sorting, my detail is changed over the same page. Just I have put on some detail. I am searching the detail, so my data will be changed at runtime. So our page will be dynamically based on our request. Our page data will be changed. But currently our page is static. So first we have to strong with our static content, how to use the tag, how to use our CSS. Then we have to do smart programming. So industry level, we don't put much effort. We do some smart work, just googling the things and copy paste there. And in current scenario, our client requirement related things will be there. Just we will put some AI tool and we will get the response and we will customize. But for customizing the things for copy paste, you have to be skilled. You have to put on effort your fundamentals. Some small example and integration part you have to be practice. After putting effort 3 4 months, you will be strong with your fundamentals. Then you can work on application. You can find the things. So in industry level, we don't have to put much effort. Just we have to do some smart work. So step by step we are going. So we are mostly focus over a fundamental part. So in the backend side, we are learning our OOPS concept. You have to be strong of OOPS concept and exception handling part. And in front end side, we have to be strong with our HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. If you are strong with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, so Angular is nothing for us. Don't don't take much time for Angular or React or any UI technology if you are strong with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, because underlying technology is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript behind our Angular. So we will see further things tomorrow. So I will push this code over the Git today. I forgot yesterday. So I will put so you can follow. Yeah, thank you.